Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So I had said I was going to do the B-52's Love Shack a part 2, and I had mentioned our new plan to include more, still try to go through as many forwards and backwards in as many of those three categories as we can. Um, Hell, they might not always hit, for all three. Right now, they seem to be, but that may not always be a thing. Um, who knows? But we've been leaving out translations, among other things. But right now, I want to talk about the translations, all right? Because we just got something interesting, and I haven't decoded the translation yet. But the translation, I thought, spoke volumes. And if this is a coincidence, I just about volunteered to eat my pen on camera. I'm not even kidding. So I'll tell you what I did. You had three letters, if you remember. It's turned to just, and if you crossed off for those of you who may not have seen it, the T, the S, and the T, you left with I, J, U, and you got I. Cross off the T and the T and the S, you got I, J, U in order, I, J, U. All right, and for those of you who didn't see the first one, we translated into we took those three letters and in three categories: genetics, money, and chemicals and chemistry. We got um, that much data. I'm not going to get into that. What I am going to get into is what we did with the translations. Um, so I went ahead to Google Translate because before I was just randomly hitting it, but this time I thought I would find out what would translate across this whole thing. Well, as it turned out, in order, going forwards, JU translated to the in Swedish. All right. So you'd bring the down, right? Then uh, coming backwards, you had JI, which translates to which is in Chinese, and also UJ, which translates to new in Hungarian. And what you end up with, well, actually, if I were to really do this correctly, I would say the new, which is. And those three letters in order translate to the new, which is. The new, which is. And we found that to be rather interesting. At first, I had it the which is new, which didn't which seemed a little bit weird. But in reality, the order it should be in is the new, which is, which makes a little more sense now, doesn't it? So, right? Mm-hmm. The new, which is. Uh-huh. All right. She didn't even know that because I had it a little bit out of order. I had it the, which is new. But if you actually put that in the order it should go in, the new, which is. And that, I think, speaks volumes by itself without ever being decoded, but we're going to decode it anyway and see if it translates into at least the first three categories and see what else we get. if we can get random hits, Nazi Germany throughout, or artificial intelligence like we used to, art pieces. We're gonna do both now. We're gonna try to go through in those categories, and then we're just gonna go see if we get random hits of stuff. Not even necessarily in categories that will code through. Just hits, period. Because some of those could be just as important as these patterns. So I wanted to do a little quick video and share that. Decoding it will be a whole other thing. But the new, which is, that seems a little bit. I mean, seriously, guys, really. That's what the three letters translated to in order. The new, which is, and we just had a song change. A little interesting by itself. Now we'll see what we get out of that in the coming days. Tomorrow, probably I'll do a video, and probably the day after. I'll link part 1 of this video. And what ended up being part 1, this video, I'll link that in the description. And I will link the Google Translate pages in the description. You can look for yourself. And you decide what the new which is means since the song changed. And you got that out of the 3 letters that were extracted from the changes. So it's interesting, and we're going to let the video go at that, guys. For now, thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down, comments, feedback, leads, subscriptions, and I think I hit everything. Thanks for watching, and thanks to Moneybags for throwing us credit for the Stairway to Heaven. As far as we knew, we were the first ones to come up with that one. And a few others that I don't know that anybody came up with, that anyone found first. But we try to do original stuff anyway. We don't try to not, and if we do, again, we do try to credit. We may hit other people's songs just for the extractions. And when we start doing that, like we already have, I guess we did hit one of Moneybags' songs just for putting it into the chart, right? I don't think we even extracted letters. I think we just stuck it in the chart.
Journey?
No, Highest Mountain.
Oh, yep. You're right.
U2,
yep.
I think. Yeah. So there's that. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and we'll get to as much as we can as fast as we can. It's a project. It's turning into more of one now. The new, which is, well, there you have it. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your night.